So I just had somebody ask, they don't know what collagen is. So I went and looked it up so I could get the actual definition, right? So collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. It accounts for 30% of your body's total protein. Collagen is the primary building block of your body's skin, muscle, bones, tendons, ligaments, and other connective tissues. It is also found in organ, blood vessels, and intestinal lining. It provides structure, strength, and support throughout your body. I was unable to run from about August 2019 till when I finally ran again, which was in June, end of May 2022. So that's almost 3 years I was unable to run, right? From running 5, 7, 10, 15 miles to not being able to run. And it was all because of ligament and cartilage and collagen deficiency in my body. Now, I tried collagen replacement, right? Over the counter type shit, vegan. I don't really mess with the animal stuff anymore, but I tried some vegan ones and that didn't work. And I highly doubt that any animal byproduct collagen would have worked either. So I didn't take anything. I had the collagen, I tried it, it didn't work. But then eventually I had that voice of reason in my head telling me like, why don't you try Seanoss? I stopped using Seanoss because I didn't like the taste. But eventually I got back on the Seanoss and I remained consistent with the Seanoss. Because Seanoss, when you rehydrate it and you bite into it, it has the same consistency as collagen. That's like when you bite into, it might be cartilage. It has the same consistency as cartilage. So I was like, if I eat this that has the same consistency as cartilage, it might replace the collagen deficiency in my ligaments, tendons, tissues, etc. And no shit, come to find, it didn't happen right away like most people want things to happen. That's why they would rather take drugs to, quiet the headaches, drugs to quiet the pains, little immediate treatments to the symptoms that they are feeling, that they should actually be taking other kind of more productive and proactive actions that are more long lasting, right? So it took me about 96 to almost 100 days. That's why I have this now 100-day minimum of like when I start practicing a habit or eating something different for me to really see the results. So it took me about 100 days of consistently taking CMOS every day, maybe missing 1 or 2 days, but for over 100 days, over 3 months before I was finally able to run more than 100 meters without any pain. I actually tried running before that 3 month period had come to pass for my birthday, and I was unable to run. And my nephews can recall this because I took them to the park, both of my nephews. I took them to the park for my birthday, and my goal was to run with them, do pad work with them, and then spar both of them. And when all three of us took off on the run, they instantly saw me turn around, and I ended up running 1.25 miles backwards. So 1.25 miles, I ran the whole 1.25 miles backwards because I couldn't run forward. I literally took like 10, 15 steps before the knee pain was so intense that I had to turn around and just backpedal the entire, mile till it ended. And 2 weeks later, oddly enough, though, a week later, like literally a week later, I ran again. I was in Dominican Republic this time. I ran again, literally 6 days later. I ran again on the 28th or 29th. And it blew my mind because I was 2 miles in. And the guys that I was running with, they stopped running. But I was so like overwhelmed with emotions because I hadn't ran in 3 years, and I'm running, that I ended up running a whole extra 1.5 miles. I think I ran like 4 miles that day, 3.5, 4 miles. And that just goes to show that like, yo, plants are here to heal the nations. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the Asiatic countries, a lot of Asiatic countries that eat a lot of ocean vegetation, they are more youthful looking, stronger skin, stronger hair, etc. than everybody. Family, If you're having any kind of hair thinning, nail issues, ligament, tissue, tendons, cartilage related issues in your knees and your elbows and your wrists and your feet, anywhere in your body, get yourself on some Seanoss. It could be pool raised. You might not get all the trace minerals that you'll get from the actual ocean ones, but you'll still get the cartilage building aspect of it from the pool raised one. But if you want the trace minerals, get you some, Honduran sea moss, some Jamaican sea moss, like actual from the ocean type. And you'll know if they're pool raised or ocean ones, because the actual ocean ones will have at the end, they will have little rock formations from being plucked out from the rocks in the ocean. So get you on that, family, and stick to it for at least 3 months or more. 3 months or better is is what you need. Like it takes what 3 months of gestation before whatever in the womb, all that scientific, more wiser than me people know type stuff. It takes about 3 months for you to really notice some noticeable change after you start hitting the gym, lifting some weights, doing some exercises, taking on some healthy habits. You know what I'm saying? It takes about 3 months for you to not just notice, but also feel the difference. And for other people to also notice and feel the difference in your change. So don't be so quick. You know what I'm saying? This microwave, have it your way, immediate gratification, social structure that we have been living under makes us think and feel and believe as though things need to happen like this. Nah, my G, you still plant the seed and it still needs to take its time and season to grow. Other than that, yeah, family, use common sense, logic, reason. You know what I'm saying? Go with your intuition. Ask questions. Seek reputable sources. The whole world isn't polluted. The whole world isn't contaminated. The world is a big place. You can find cleaned foods, fruits, vegetables, sea vegetations, and even animals. If you eat animals, you can find farms and people that are doing things the right way. It's not gonna be easy. Life was not designed to be easy. It's gonna require your part. You putting your part, you doing the research, you taking the time, the effort, the consideration, the mindfulness to go out of your way to find those things that make your life much better. Other than that, one love.